Okay, so for my for people who have the pssd situation, okay, I'm basically doing this as a public service, okay, making the video and maybe something in writing, um, as a public service to help people, because people have died from pssd, believe it or not. I've talked to several people personally, and they have been suicidal to the point of trying suicide. No, it's not a mental illness. No, it's nothing about they have psychological problems. Nothing of the sort. It's simple and straightforward PSSD. I've had it myself. I was I was really had a hard time. My God, never in my life have I had such a such an ordeal, the biggest ordeal of my entire life. I feel extremely empty, scared, going, I had to started painting walls in the backyard, painting everything to get outside and do construction work. I physically did construction work as the therapeutic to help me get over with, to do something constructive, because I could not go to work anymore full-time working. I was driven out of my mind. I didn't know what the solution to this shit is. I had a lot, in my case, I had a lot of pain going to the restroom in the private parts and the genitals also. Apparently it has very numbness and problems down there and pain. Okay, and it's a good way for me to put it to people that are just dumb and don't understand anything about that. I tell them that there's a lot of pain in the private parts and pain in this area. They can relate to that. And trust me, there's a lot of dumb people out there who will, what the fuck? And it's very hard to explain something like this to people. Okay, you can't get it on, you can't, you have a reproductive problem. This is the biggest bullshit I've been through. A lot of crap from these fucking doctors, dumb fuckers. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think there is a urinary tract infection. They think there is a bladder stone of some sort. Want to put me through some procedures. This is all bullshit. This is all wrong information. It has nothing to do with that. It's PSSD, okay, from taking a medication which caused this problem. Everybody who has PSSD, you did the research on it, you know what it is. It's a medication that apparently affects, messes up dopamine and serotonin and norepinephrine and these neurotransmitters, okay? Okay, now, in the next video here, okay, I will explain what I did here as far as what of these supplements I took here. It's on this chart, okay? I make a lot of drawings and charts. You can consider me somewhat of a scientist, okay? Okay, and I'll continue in the next video. Okay? So once again, it appears at this point that I am completely cured, healed, completely recovered from PSSD. I'm not taking anything. Repeat, nothing. I'm not taking anything on a day-to-day basis anymore. I'm not taking anything. Do you understand? No pills, nothing. No pills and no liquids, nothing. And I have complete function back as it was, basically an 85 to 95% as it was before, as of right now. Okay, I'm going to continue to track this through September of 2013, through the month of September. If by the end of September, which is about a month away, about 25 days away, if it stays, everything is normal and there's no pain and everything is back to normal, then it's gonna stay. It's staying like that. It's gonna be okay. All right. So, okay, everybody wants to know what I did and what I took. The number one thing is that I didn't take anything, nothing, for like a year and a half or 2 years. Just complete nothing. Now, I do some exercise every once in a while, and resting a lot, eating a lot of things that help me out, such as brownies and junk food, which really helped me a lot, playing video games, all things to stay positive during the time when I had. But I think what solved it, what could solve it, is some of these things that a friend of mine, BR Man Augusto, He is very good with medical, and I am now also very, very good with all these medical things, and I'm staying up to date with all of these things, supplements in the body and medical, all these things. Okay, so he told me about a lot of these things. Also, Sonny told me a lot and taught me a lot and helped me a lot also. So here's what I did. I found a dopamine agonist, which BR Man suggested that it is extremely good, and he really it works for him 100%. But he said you have to keep taking it for it to work. First time it's called the Trivasta. Okay, you need a special prescription exemption for this, and you can acquire it if you get it. You can get it on Aura Farm, A-U-R-A, Aura Farm on the internet. So first of all, I took Trivasta the first day, the second day, and the third day. That's kind of off the chart here. The first day, the second day, and third day, one Trivasta each. It's called Trivastal 50 Retard. So I took the first day of that, okay? The first day, the second day, the third. On the third day, I had massive heart problems and a lot of pain in my heart. I was really freaked out. So I put that shit away and said, forget it, because it did nothing for me and I got heart problems. But then a couple months, a month and a half later, I was desperate again and I wanted a solution for pssd. Just eat anything and try it. I took it back out and I took it the first day, one. I need to say one. Took the first day, one of the pills. The second day, another pill. The third day, another pill. And at the end of the third day or the fourth day, at that point, things were back in business. It really helped for pssd. At that point, I got a lot of hope. I was very hopeful again, like, oh my God, some of these things really work. And Sonny says at one point later, Sonny said, yeah, obviously, this is a dopamine agonist. This Trivastal, this is a dopamine agonist. So that is what you need to take. He said, your thing is easy. Just take a dopamine agonist. Okay? But I got ropinirole. He suggested ropinirole to me, and it did not do anything for me. Ropinirole, I think it was 0.5 milligrams per day. I did that for like 15 days. Ropinirole, 0.5 milligrams per day. I did it for 15 days. It did nothing for me. Nothing. Then I got the ropinirole 1 milligram. I did it for another 15 days with huperzine, which is a club moss extract, huperzia. It did nothing for me. Again, another 15 days. It cost some money, $35 shipping or whatever. Sonny says it's an original. It's not a fake medicine. I got it from the internet because it was just kind of convenient. You can just go online and get it like that. It's just a basic dopamine agonist. And the psychiatrist, the doctor that I went to, he was going to prescribe it to me also, and he gave me prescription also, but I already ordered it on the internet at that point, so I said, it's okay, I got it. It did nothing for me, and I was very, very desperate, pissed off that this is crap. How am I ever going to get better from this shit? That was 6 months ago I did that. Okay, so back to this, the Trivastal, okay? Then a week later, I had a week with nothing, an entire week with nothing, because I was not stupid. I don't want to overdo the Trivastal, keep taking it. It seems like maybe I was thinking that your body is going to be immune, develop an immunity to it, and it's going to do nothing anymore, so fuck it. So don't take so much of it. You take too much of it, I was thinking the effect is not gonna do anything anymore. Like having too much money. If you have too much money, all of a sudden you're spoiled and rich. It's too much. So at that point, you have good money, then keep it under control, and then not too much, and then you can be okay. Again, and the next about a week break, and then again one Trivastal, another Trivastal, and it worked again. Another week break. Then I did one Trivastal. I think I did 2 per day here, 2 per day, 2 per day, and it didn't work. Then I had a couple days of break, and then a couple other Trivastals, and then it worked again a little bit. But it seemed like the effect was wearing off, which is what I predicted, and I just discussed a minute ago. Okay, we'll continue on with the next video here. Okay, all of this is taking place in September 2013. Okay, I never thought I would get into something like this fucking pssd in my life. Like in my case, somebody gave this prescription. I'm not even sure which doctor. It came from my mom. She just handed it to me. That some doctor said I should take it. I didn't know what the fuck this shit was. I was dumb enough to put that shit in my mouth. It was some little pill literally 4 millimeters, like a little white pill. I thought, what the fuck is it? It doesn't taste like nothing. This is easy. This doesn't taste like, this is easy. It's just like a little powder white. You just stick it in your mouth. It's like nothing. This, this is stupid. Don't take anything if you don't know what it's for, and don't take any actual medications. Take supplements. Supplements are not going to knock you out or fuck with your system. Okay? They'll do a little something. They're not going to fuck with your system like this. Okay? Like this horrible shit. The stuff that caused the problem for me was called aripiprazole, Abilify, aripiprazole. This is the criminal shit, aripiprazole. Okay, A. Aripiprazole, aka Abilify. I don't even want to say that name. Aripiprazole. These motherfuckers, Abilis shit. Get your shit out. Put these motherfuckers in jail who made this shit. And don't let those fuckers out until they promise not to mess they shit any mech with this fucking shit anymore to people. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, Trivastal, like we discussed. Then I refilled my prescription for the Trivastal, and I was waiting. I was running out, not really running out. I had a reserve of another 5 or 10 of those things, or five of them. But I reordered, and now I stopped with that dopamine agonist. Okay, so then I moved on to mess around with this stuff. I started taking these. One Buspar recommended by Sunny. It's a 5 milligram Buspar. See, times 1. This is 1 day. This represents 1 day. Times 1. One choline 251, which I decided to throw in there. And then I did what Augusto BR Man recommended, which I think did something. I think it really might have done the trick. I don't know. Because there's so many different things going on here. But this might have done something. Might have really done the actual effect here. Detoxification he was talking about. He said, get Berber. It's a liquid drops, Berber. So I took 10 drops of this Berber liquid. I got it on the internet at iherb.com. 10 drops of the Berber. This indicates that these are the detoxification. These 3. 10 drops of Berber. Next, MSM -S is sulfur -S, MSM sulfur. It's called sulfur by Dr. Mercola. Okay, so where were we at? Buspar is 5 milligrams. Okay, take 1. Buspar 5 milligrams. Choline 250. It's called choline 250. Okay, take 1. Berber, this is the detox, Berber, MSM, and zeolite. Take 1 Berber, Berber is right here, 10 drops in 1 day. This goes into a half a glass of water. Okay? MSM sulfur, Dr. Mercola. Okay? Open the pill of this one and dump the contents of this powder into the half glass of water with the other one. Dump it in there. Mix it. Let's see. 1 pill. Zeolite. Okay. 1 pill. Open the pill. Dump the contents into the water. Half glass. Mix it. Put a little honey in there for taste. Mix it and drink that all down. Along with the chewing the choline, 1 of those, and down the Buspar, which is microscopic of 5 milligrams. This is the 1 day. You do all this in 1 day. Okay? Repeat the same thing for the 2nd day is what I did. Okay? The same exact thing. You should see the same chart. And then the next day again. The same thing again the next day. After this here and this here and this and this and this day, I had complete pssd. And pssd is beginning to be gone away, okay? And going back to normal. And then the next days after this, you don't take nothing, just nothing, okay? That means nothing. You can eat food and drink water a little bit, but nothing. Nothing is necessary anymore in my case, was necessary. So it's now about a week, no, about 5 days after that. And pssd is getting a lot better and improving completely, okay? And this is being done as a public service to help people, because there have been people who were suicidal, okay? And one guy, he lost his life. It was a friend of me in Augusto's, Andrew Kirchhoff from Canada, and he like died or something. I saw his obituary. He died. His pssd was so bad for him, or we don't really know why he died. Maybe BR Man was thinking that he was experimenting with Mirapex. Also, he had a very weird theory, in my opinion, and he told me quite clearly what this theory is. That the blood sugar needs to be super high, saturated with sugar in the blood. And that is what fixes pssd. That's the exact opposite of what my doctor told me to do. So there's a lot of weird shit in the world. That's weird. That's completely wrong and backwards. There's a lot of weird things in the world. There's weird things. Okay? So he died. I saw his obituary. BR Man wanted to commit suicide and had some issues and had some suicidal issues. Okay? This is his own private thing or whatever, okay? So, and other people have been talking about suicide. It's very hard to live with pssd. This, if you follow what information I've just given you here, this is the information that has improved me a lot, and we'll check back at the end of September to see if this is a full recovery. Okay? So if you want the full recovery, repeat these same steps, and it may be possible for you to get the full recovery. Okay?